All right, y'all. So we're doing the goddess box braids. You know, these braids have different names, but here's my inspiration. So we started off with freshly washed hair. I already did the back, y'all. I don't have the footage for that. But anyway, I originally was going to talk over it, but my voice was so low on the videos. And basically what I was saying is, in New Orleans, we used to do this hairstyle all the time. Well, we used to take a pack of tracks, you know, wefted hair. We would cut the hair from the wefted hair, and we would like make micros in our head, around the perimeter at least, and then we would take the middle of our head and we would sew it up with the wefted hair, right? So it would look like you have a full head of micro braids, but you don't. So that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. Now these braids here, these goddess braids, Zoe Kravitz braids, boho braids, whatever you want to call them, has me in a chokehold, and I just had to do them. It was eating me up, y'all. I was like, I currently live in Mexico, for those of you who do not know that. And we don't have many beauty supply stores that offer human hair or even regular braiding hair for that matter. So we have to order our stuff out, and it takes at least 3 to 4 weeks to get here. So I didn't have time for all that. I had to work with what I have, child, and all I had was a pack of a synthetic hair. Okay, that's all I had. And then on top of that, I'm using two different types of synthetic hair. So if I have to kind of make y'all and put that in perspective, like how many packs of hair I use, I'm gonna say about 4 or 5. Okay, about 4 or 5 packs of hair. So in the back, I started off first, and I noticed that I started making the braids, y'all, a little bit bigger in the front, and I think I did this unconsciously because the front of my hair is thinner than the back. So to feel like it's not as thin as the back, I made the front a little bit bigger than the back. And I know that's a lot of weight on the hair, but it wasn't that much weight on my hair on each strand or whatever. And honestly, y'all, I'm thinking about locking. I am thinking about locking my hair. I mean, I'm thinking about like the amount of time I'll be able to save, the things I'll be able to do if my hair was just locked up, like, you know. But that's another story for another time. These braids are definitely going to be the inspiration to my lock journey, because I don't want to keep doing this type of stuff. I don't have time for all of this stuff. I have time, obviously, but it's like I'd rather use my time doing something more productive than my hair. And I love my hair, you know. So we're gonna braid. I braided the hair all the way down to conceal my ends, and we're gonna left the end of the braids, the rest of the hair, we're gonna let that loose. We used to call these micro braids, but now they be having so many names to these hairstyles. I'm not the type of person that would be fixed on one hairstyle, one name over the other. Look, we're gonna just say micro braids. That's basically what I'm doing, is micro braids. And I'm moisturizing my hair with only oil and water, and I'm like mixing it in a bowl together, because I don't want to use too much product, because it causes product buildup. And I try not to use too many products. And also, some products you be allergic to, and you know, if it's not new that you've ever tried, I wouldn't try it. It's nothing new to do a hairstyle if you never use it on your hair, because sometimes y'all be allergic to stuff and be having reactions and be thinking it's the hair. And then speaking of the hair, yes, I did wash my hair, soaked it with ACV, apple cider vinegar, as well as shampoo and conditioner. So I let that soak overnight in a sink of water, with a full of sink. I'm sorry, a water. Oh my God, a sink full of water. And so I put the conditioner in there with the shampoo, with the ACV all together, and just let that little marinate overnight. And then for the next day on, rinse it out, you know. And I have to always clean my hair. And even like for my clients, if I buy hair from my clients, because I braid hair occasionally, I will clean their hair if I have the hair. But I also recommend y'all to clean y'all hair with ACV. It gets all that nasty chemical gunk out of there, and that causes inflammation in a lot of people, on a lot of people's scalp as well. And of course, what is like doing your braids without a little bit of Afrobeat music? Okay, like listen, I was listening to Nika and probably some other songs. I don't know, but I love doing my own hair and stuff like that. And as y'all can see, like the thin, like I braided the middle part of my hair. I ain't even explain that. I'm not good at hair videos. But anyway, we're doing our best. Okay. So the middle part, we just braided down, and we're just doing, once again, the perimeter of the hair. And like I'm telling y'all do not have to break the bank trying to keep up with the Joneses and the Kims and everybody else, because you want human hair. All right. You don't have to have human hair. Now, there's some pros and cons to this hairstyle, and I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of having synthetic hair, wearing synthetic hair, versus human. Now, human, I actually recommend y'all to get human hair, but if you are like me, maybe you out of touch, you from a beauty supply store, or you just can't get it, or you just can't afford, or you just you don't even want to go that route. It's not that serious for you. So the pros of like wearing synthetic hair, or at least this synthetic hair, and let me just mention, all synthetic hair is not created equal. Here I am just showing y'all, I am putting essential oils because I live in Mexico once again. I'm putting citronella and I'm infusing that into my oil and water blend because mosquitoes do not like citronella. So that's a tip for you guys. If you're traveling for your summer vacation, you're going somewhere where the climate is very humid and hot, that's a little tip for you, okay? Hop a little peppermint oil and some citronella in your hair care products, and you ain't gonna have no problem with the bugs. All right. Keeps negative energy away too. But anyway, going back to the pros of wearing synthetic hair, some of the pros is that, of course, it's cost effective. It's it is cheap. You can cut it. You can without having all your feelings involved. Like you can. I feel like with synthetic hair, you could be more prone to doing multiple styles because you don't have to worry about, because it's inexpensive. You just cut it, do whatever you want to do. And some of the cons, I'm going to go back and forth with the pros and cons. Excuse me. So some of the cons is that it tangles, okay? And not everybody, and not every girl wants to deal with all of that. They figure like, oh, I might as well just do my own hair. I might as well do my own hair. Right? But it tangles, and it's not for everybody. This style is not for everybody, okay? If you can deal with a little bit of tangling here and there, you'll be fine. And to be honest with y'all, I've had these braids in for like a month as you've seen this video, right? And once I stopped doing the pineapple method, I fucked up. Okay, so please do the pineapple method every night. I know one girl, her name is India. I think her name is India. I forgot her name, but she's from New Orleans. And she makes hair content type videos. I'll leave her channel in the description box down below. But her name is India, and she does a lot of synthetic styles, kind of like this one. And this girl takes really, really care of her synthetic hair. She literally be braiding the hair down at night, tying it down. I'm like, girl, I don't got time for all of that stuff. Like, I am not about to do this. Like, the reason why I got this protective style is so I won't have to do stuff like that. But I'll link her channel once again down in the description box. Please check it. She has great content and great methods and tips and how to take care and manage synthetic hair. But for me and my vacation, I didn't even tell y'all, I'm doing these braids for vacation, right? So for my vacation, I'm like, I'm not doing all of that. I just pineappled my hair, meaning I put my hair, the braids, in a high bun. And I wrapped it up, wrapped my hair up in a little bun, and then I wore my headscarf like that, and I have no problems. The one night I decided not to do that, I was clearly lazy. I was trying to look for my headscarf, but it was like, oh, it was on the other end of the bed, and I was like, I just can't do it. F it, The night after I woke up, like, my hair was very matte. It was not very matted. Let me not exaggerate. It was matted, okay, but it wasn't as matted. And so, of course, here I am just dancing. Because like I said, what is doing your own hair, braiding hair, without a little bit of motivation and music, okay? But anyway, so one of the pros, y'all, or cons, is that, yeah, it's going to matter up on you. It is. But I feel like it's a matter of how you take care of it. Like I said, check out India's channel. She be going through it. Like, she will talk you through how to save your synthetic hair and everything, like how to put product, you could put product in there every night and braid it up every night to maintain the style, make it last a little bit longer. But me, I'm not going through all that. I'm not doing it. Period. That's just not me. I could do these braids over in a whole nother day. That's just me because I know how to braid hair. But if I'm paying somebody to braid my hair or this particular style, listen, I want it to last as long as it possibly can because you want to get your money's worth, right? So once again, check out my girl's channel. Check out her channel. So I just pineappled it at the end of the night. And what I'm going to do with the ends, y'all, I'm going to braid the ends like a little Indian, put a little few plaits braids in there. And then we're going to dip it in hot water. The hot water method, y'all know about that. And yeah, we're going to call it a day after that. And so I crochet. I didn't have like curly hair or crinkly hair to crochet in the middle of my hair, y'all. Or nothing like that. Like I said, because we don't got no beauty supply stores. If we had beauty supply store, honestly, y'all, I probably would have spent a few. I would have spent the bag. I would have spent the bag on human hair because I really did not want to do this style with synthetic hair. I promise you, I didn't. But I'm like, I don't have a choice, and these braids got me in a chokehold. I'm thinking about it all in the middle of the night. It's like, fine, I'm gonna just go ahead and do these braids. Right, I'm gonna just do it. And so, honestly, y'all, I do not regret doing with synthetic hair at all. Because in the end, I'm going to show y'all how they look for like, maybe like a week after I did them. And I'm going to show y'all what it looked like now, like a month later, since I had the braids or whatever. And I am thinking about, like I said, locking up because of these braids and how they look on me and stuff like that. So I was like, shoot, might as well do that. So, and another pro about synthetic hair, just in case y'all don't know that, is that synthetic hair will get thick over time. And that's one thing about non-synthetic hair. You'll lose the thickness so quick. Your hair will shed so quick. And a pro thing about buying or using synthetic hair is that it doesn't shed as much and it gets thicker instead of thinner over time. Because some human hair, I don't know, for some reason it sheds a lot, and it's like, damn, you pay all your money for this, and it's like, give me some quality hair, like make it almost as good as synthetic hair, but like not good in that fact that we can, we don't want it to tangle and stuff like that. So I actually enjoyed this hairstyle. I would recommend it, especially if you know how to do your own hair. Like, listen, just do it with the synthetic hair. It's just not a big deal. It's not a big deal, and I feel like I wish I would have done more of the hair at the top of my head. I wish I would have did a little bit more braids in the middle part to kind of cover the braids, but I didn't. But oh well, you live and you learn. And I was just showing y'all like how it's gonna look once I finish. Once I crinkle the hair, because I only have straight hair. That's what we got to work with. We got to work with the straight hair. I'm gonna crochet that in. Oh, let me give y'all a tip. Hold up. Back up. I'm not good at this. I'm trying to be good. Please be patient with me, y'all. Please be patient. Okay, so I have straight cankle-on hair, and so I braided the hair, dipped it in hot water, and then was pulling it apart and crocheting it in the middle of my head. Y'all gonna see. So it's gonna kind of look similar to this once I finish or whatever. So I feel like it took me forever just to do these little small braids. That's what I'm talking about. I'm thinking about locking up so I don't have to do this stuff no more. Okay. So, after I, braided the middle, and of course I'm going to sew that little plait that's hanging out there back there. I'm going to sew that up so that won't be in the way when I crochet the hair in. I wish I would have crocheted the hair in the middle part of my head first before I dipped it in hot water. I wish I would have crocheted the straight cankle-on hair in there first, braided it up like I braided, how I'm about to braid up the rest of my hair, and then dip it in hot water all together, and then, take it apart lightweight. I wish I'd have did it that way, and I would have had more volume in the middle part of my hair. But child, I didn't care. My hair still was popping. And, like I said, if I have to do this style over again, I would recommend y'all to do that first. I would crochet the straight pieces in and just like go ahead and braid the hair and then dip it in the hot water. As well as with how I would do the braids. And that's what I wish I would have done. But I didn't do it. And y'all gonna see why. The hair tangles. It tangles, right? So to avoid tangles, crochet the hair in there straight, braid it like the rest of your hair if you decide to try this style. And yeah, it'd be on your way. Boom. So here I am just braiding the hair. I'm not braiding too tight. The tighter you braid, the tighter the curl is going to be. I didn't want a curl. I wanted like a loose wave. And I honestly think it came out exactly how I envisioned it, but better, And so here I am just braiding the hair all the way down. And I'm braiding, like, soon as I get to the middle part of the braid, I'm braiding tighter. But once I was up at the top, I braided looser because I didn't want my braids, the regular micro braids, I don't want those to be crinkled. I want the ends to be crinkled. And what that does is once you braid the hair, you dip it in hot water. In a way, it kind of seals the hair so that it keeps it from preventing it from unraveling. So a lot of people, they would like, I do two methods to make sure that the micro braids don't unravel. I tie a little knot. You could tie a little knot. Some people use glue. I'm not about to use no glue on my hair. I can't take that type of chances. So that's what I would do with each individual micro braid. Okay, so once I dipped it in hot water, and this hair I got this from Amazon. I'm about to say Amazon. No, Amazon. And I've used this hair. I've got like maybe like 8 packs or something like that. 8 packs for like $20. That was like not bad. I'm gonna see if I can leave the link for y'all in the description box, because this was some nice hair. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not every synthetic hair is made the same. Not every synthetic hair is created equal. And I always tell my clients that. I had one client one time, we tried to curl it and work this synthetic hair, but it was flame retarded. And I'm like, wow, because if I'd have known that it was flame retarded, I probably would have went by doing her hair, having a different method. She had crochet braids. But I always tell people, every hair, synthetic hair, even human hair, they're not all created equal. Like, you may be able to do this hot water method with this hair, but with another type of synthetic hair, you probably can't do it. So you have to make sure it's not flame retarded at the same time. Now, I know there's like thousands of videos on YouTube that tells you guys about these types of things, but as a hairstylist, part-time, and just been doing it over maybe like over 12 years, maybe like 12 plus years, maybe I've been doing hair off and on. I'm telling you, not every synthetic hair is created equal. Make sure that it's not flame retarded. Make sure that it can take the heat. You know what I mean? And this is what we're looking like, girl. Don't I look good? Looking like a little Indian girl come through, Native American ancestors. Okay? And so, y'all, this is so pretty. Don't it look so cute? I know I had to do my little African dance. So here I am just crocheting the middle of the head with some hair. But this is not the same hair. So this, going back to the lesson we talked about, y'all. Every synthetic hair is not created equal. So I had to go run out to one of these little beauty supply stores here in Mexico. They have braiding hair, but they don't have like a large variety of stuff like that. I feel like over time that's gonna change or whatever. But I had to do what I had to do. As y'all can see, the hair, the textures they're different. Okay, this hair though, I'm not gonna lie, even though it's a different texture. Look how nappy. Look at that. See that? I wish I would have, like I said, y'all. I wish I would have put the hair in a straight and then braided it and then dipped it in hot water instead of like breaking it apart. And then, yeah. This hair, though, the one that's in the middle of my head, had my hair on human hair vibes. I swear to you. I was out there I was out there in Tulum, and I'm going to make a video or upload a vlog about Tulum. Y'all watch that video whenever I drop it. And, baby, this hair had the braid is looking like human hair. And I'm out there with all these, a lot of people like to visit Tulum and stuff like that. It's like going to Cancun these days. And when I tell you, there's a lot of women that had this kind of hairstyle, and they had human hair, and you could tell. But I'm like looking at my hair too and looking at her hair. This girl who was right by me, and I'm like, you really can't tell the difference. Like, we ain't talking about longevity. We're talking about in the beginning stages, it was kind of giving human hair vibe, So like, just touch the process, y'all. Trust the process. Know that everything's gonna work out. That's what I kept saying. I'm like, I want this hairstyle. We're gonna do with synthetic hair. We can't wait for the human hair to come. We don't got no choice. We gotta do what we gotta do. And it came out so freaking pretty. So here I am just tying some little pieces to kind of make it, more bohemian type, more, boho and all of that stuff. And I was really feeling myself. I really was. So if you decide to do this style, pineapple your hair, please. Cause look how flowy and stuff it was. Look how it's not like that no more. It's not as flowy. But I say if I add some more pieces of hair, it probably would be flowing. Like I said, I wish I'd have did more braids in the middle. You see that middle part, like how it's like just like, oh, there's no braids there. I wish I'd have done a few more braids right there. But child, it's pretty. And that little part that was like kind of like elevated, it flattened out, as y'all see over time. It flattened out, And this is what we working with. This is how I came out, y'all. Like, this is probably like a week or two, like a week later or whatever. It still was flowing. It still was giving very much human hair vibes a little bit, not entirely. I'm going to be honest with you, not entirely. But it was giving human hair vibes. Like I said, baby, I saw that girl. She had human hair. And I'm like, you can't even tell the difference. You can't tell the difference. And I'm just showing y'all like what it looked like. It's not like the best shots, but I have some more shots coming up so y'all can see how it looked. Like bam, like girl, come on, you can't tell me it wasn't hitting. It was hitting. These braids was hitting. And so like it was still flowy. Like after, like I said, I messed up when I stopped wearing my headscarf. I didn't wear my headscarf for like one night, and just like the hair clunks up. That's one thing about synthetic hair. If you do this, like I said, it thickens up over time, but it clunks up. Like, and this is probably like day number 1 right here. Not day number 1. I'm sorry, y'all. Like week number 1. So pretty, eating. Yup. Period. And this is like 1 month later. This will be looking like. So, baby, we gonna go ahead and like lock that up, babes. That's what we're gonna do.
So I'm gonna add some curly pieces in the middle of the hair, add some more hair, and then we're gonna full lock the braids and call it a day. If y'all want to see how that turns out, or you want a video of me doing that, let me know. Other than that, thank y'all for watching. Peace.